No, I'm pretty much dried up.
Dried up. Like, what'd you
I'm
call
pretty
it?
much dried up on the topics.
Your meat. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Okay, sorry. Should be.
Gucci and the Hoochie.
Gucci and the Hoochie.
Or Coochie.
Oh, just Gucci. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Break the Seal podcast. Boys are back. Johnny and B. I got my boy B over there.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
We back.
Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
We're back.
Do you remember that Office episode when... did you watch The Office?
Yeah, of course. I don't remember all the episodes, but yeah.
The one where he rolls up in his PT Cruiser and he's got... I guess the song Let's Dance just blasting.
Michael.
And he just turns it down and he goes, "It's Brittany, bitch." Fucking love that.
Fantastic show.
Oh,
I had a coworker the other day say that she didn't like The Office. I'm like, blocked.
excuse me?
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Pardon me?
I deleted you.
You
from
said
my
what?
Skype message contact list.
Come again?
You're deleted. What are you talking about? You don't like The Office? That's un-American.
It's just a fun show.
It's hilarious.
It is.
It's a feel-good show. It's hilarious.
It is. All the above.
There's a million episodes. It's
Yeah.
great.
Man,
My
I can't get
favorites
enough
is,
of it. I'll probably start watching it again, actually.
I might rewatch it again.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not on Netflix. It is on
Is it on Hulu?
probably.
Is it? I'm not sure, actually.
The one streaming that I don't have is Hulu.
I think it was on Netflix for a while. Mm-hmm. So I believe I watched it through on there a couple times.
I watched it through at least once. One of my favorite episodes, or parts, I guess, was when Kevin's carrying the bowl of chili in the office.
Oh, dude.
It just drops that shit all over. I don't know why.
Kevin's the man, dude.
I lost it.
Yeah.
And he's trying to like clean it up.
There's just so many just like silly moments in that show.
Yeah, or when Dwight, he does like the fake fire alarm.
Oh my god, yeah.
Starts seeing lights. Oh, fucking lost that shit. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Parkour.
It's just like parkour.
Great episode. So many good episodes.
So many good episodes.
So many apps.
Yeah.
Speaking
Well,
of apps, this is episode number what?
This is 13.
13?
Yes.
Shit, dog.
Shit,
Episode number
dog.
13.
We're
Shit,
working
dog.
our way up.
Yeah. 13 whole episodes.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy to think, man.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, we started with 1.
Now we're at 13.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. And we're
Almost straight.
seeing some more subscribers, so we appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Those that are getting your subs in.
Absolutely.
So you can keep up to speed on what the Break the Seal boys are doing.
Yep. Appreciate you guys all subscribing.
We
Go
out
ahead and
here.
tell all of your friends and your family. We got Easter coming up this weekend, so
Yep.
if you're around family members and if you like it, share the love.
It's a great, family friendly podcast.
Yeah, kids can listen and
Yeah, I mean, you probably want to watch with your older, members of the family, I'd say.
basically wait to watch the episodes wait till the kids go to bed.
When the kids go to bed, then
go to
you
bed,
can sit down and
then you can
chill with the Break the Seal boys.
pop a glass of wine or a beer or whatever you're into.
Whatever you're drinking.
A whiskey needs and join the boys for a night. How about
Yep.
that?
We
Good
want
stuff.
to hear what you're drinking,
Yeah.
which
Let us
leads
know.
me into my next topic. What you drinking tonight, Johnny?
This is a fantastic question. I love it when you ask me that question.
Yes.
Johnny Boy is drinking the Lagunitas IPA.
Nice.
Lagunitas. First time I ever tried it.
Is it
good.
really?
Yeah, I've never tried it before.
I've had them out of bottles before, I believe.
Highly balanced.
Unless it's a different one.
Super drinkable. 6.2%. It's pretty good.
I know I've had
It's good.
some type of Lagunitas IPA, but it was out of a bottle. I don't know if I've seen those cans before. Pretty neat.
They got some other stuff too. What do you got over there?
I'm going with the with a local favorite tonight, the Exile Ruthie.
Oh yeah,
That's one of my favorites, actually. It's become one of my favorites.
that's good stuff right there.
Yeah. It's
I
good.
like that Exile Brewery downtown.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
They
nice.
got good food there, too.
Oh, dude, so
Really good food. Hmm.
Really good food. We should go there for a beer review.
We should, man.
Idea.
We went to...
2 weekends from now, we'll go to Exile.
Yes. And we'll get those other two out there as well. They're coming. We put a lot of time and effort into those for
What he means
your
is-
enjoyment.
What he means is he puts a lot of time and effort into that. I was there for the making, but Biscuits, he's the guy doing all the work behind the scenes, and I love him for it so
dude.
much.
The going out and drinking, that's the
tough.
hard part sometimes.
It's tough work. It can be tough.
No, it's fun though. Got to keep doing them. I like Exile maybe as the next spot.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. You hit some downtown
did.
spots.
Barntown for the last one.
Sat outside. It was cold and fucking windy, and
Yeah, it was just the wind that got us a little bit.
yeah. If we were sitting
Trying
in
to
the
sit
sun,
there video and
fucking phone was
shaking.
like, shaking. Yeah, a little bit. But once the alcohol started flowing, we were good.
I was out there taking pictures of people because they asked me to take pictures of them. But
Yeah, not just randomly, because they asked.
yeah, the guy came over and he's like, "Hey, would you mind taking a picture of us?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Yeah.
And then the other two gals he was with like acted like they weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What's happening right now?"
So it's
It
kind
was just one of those awkward deals.
Yeah, a little bit. They were like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta get my hair ready. Oh my god, I didn't know I was gonna be in a photo shoot today. Oh my god."
Well, then the guy was like, "I don't know, it was his idea. I don't know." You know,
Trying to
just
play it
he was the jokester.
Yeah, play it off real smooth, bro.
Yeah.
Real smooth.
So-
You're not getting laid tonight, bro.
Oh, he might have. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? None of our business.
Who knows?
None of our business. But God, that one beer that you tried too, the Cicada Killer.
Oh, that was the one that was aged in the barrel.
Yeah, for 1,000 years.
Was that a Scotch barrel? Or what, is it?
Bourbon barrel,
Was it a bourbon?
maybe.
I think you're right.
I think so. It was called Cicada Killers, and I think that I said this in the video. What they do is they take live cicadas and they crush it up and they put it in the beer. That's what it tastes like. Drinking live cicadas.
It did not taste good.
No. No.
I think you were pretty generous on the
What?
rating, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I didn't want to be insulting. I don't
Yeah.
want to be too insulting.
I mean, it's different, right?
It's very different.
It's not something you typically, I guess, seek out in a beer. It's, you know,
No.
it's pretty out there. It's pretty unique.
Picture the darkest, like dark chocolate, just
It was
blah,
thick.
thick,
It was really thick.
thick with 3 C's.
I drank that and I was like, ooh, that's thick.
And turn into a fucking cicada. Jesus.
Well, hopefully not. It's a Cicada Killer.
Those are those loud motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Loud ass motherfuckers. I hate
The
those.
sounds of summer. The end of summer.
God, I hate those things. But no, it was a good beer review though. There were some good ones, some bad ones,
Yeah.
some what the fuck ones.
Barntown, though. I mean, most of their beers I enjoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like their beer.
Yeah.
This good place.
It was a good time there. It'll be, when it gets a little bit warmer than what it was when we were out there. It'd be nice to sit on the patio there and
We'll
drink,
go back.
drink some flights.
Get some flights.
Let's go get some flights.
Let me get some flights. Let's do some flights.
Don't forget to drink with your pinky up.
Flights on Saturdays. We do flights.
It is starting to warm up, though. We got some storms that passed through today. There's been some naders dropping down in the state. Nothing around here, but
Yeah, got some naders back home.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa City had 3 that touched down.
yeah.
One kind of went through the town, kind of by the mall. I could see where I'm driving 80. I go obviously 80 all the way home, and right by the Coral Ridge Mall. If you're familiar with Iowa City, Coral Ridge Mall is right off 80, right past there. I could see where the tornado crossed 80.
Wow.
Because my dad said it was like, hey, yeah, tornado touchdown a couple hours ago. I think it crossed 80. I'm like, well, if it did, I'll probably be able to tell.
Sure.
I drove by and there was a little, 20, 30 feet kind of lane going
Just a little
across.
path.
Yeah, sticks and branches everywhere, and then the blue sort of like exit sign on the side of the road was just completely bent backwards and ripped. Like the metal sign was ripped
I
backwards.
believe it, man.
I was like, I think I know where it went across. It went across right here.
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
I watched a few
That's
videos that people took of that tornado that went through there. And it was a good sized tornado.
It's no joke.
Yeah.
Even if like I don't know what you call it, the actual swirl. What do you call it? The eye.
Funnel.
The funnel. Even if the funnel is only like, sometimes it's only like 10 feet.
Yeah.
5 or 10 feet wide. Anything that's through that shit, gone.
Yeah, and there could be some
It's done.
really strong wind speeds in those
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
smaller funnels, but
Can fuck you up.
it's crazy to watch tornadoes though that start out as just a little funnel and then they just like grow and expand out like those really strong like EF5 strength tornadoes. It's just crazy. They
Big
pick up
motherfuckers.
just giant like debris balls and turn into monsters. It's nuts, man.
Pick up cars and just throw them around.
Yeah.
It's insane to me.
It is nuts. So
Insane.
I would never wish to come face to face with one of those. So it's mass destruction when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you are a storm chaser, though.
not really.
I mean,
I'm not even gonna pretend. I just like
you
I
kind of
just-
pretend. You kind of pretend.
If I know
little
those
bit.
storms are coming though, and I'm not doing anything, I'll definitely go out to a gravel road or whatever and watch it come in. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been times where it's gotten a little dicey.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, there's risks involved, but it's fucking worth it.
well, that's where I give the real storm chasers out there. I give them a lot of credit for.
That takes balls.
It does.
It takes major balls.
I mean, they're getting up close to those things.
yeah. And they're doing a job. They're not just out there just hunting.
It's not
They're
just like a fun thing. It's
they're trying to like find shit out.
it's for science.
science.
For
bitch.
science.
For mother science. For real.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. How was your weekend?
It's good. Basketball. We gotta talk basketball.
Yeah, man.
It's a topic, bro.
It is.
Topic.
It really is.
Women's basketball. I mean, it's shot onto the map. Women's basketball is. I think the women's championship game was, I think, maybe more watched than the boys.
Was it?
I think so.
I believe
Or
that.
Close. It was over 10 mil. 10 million people were watching that.
It was.
And that place was packed.
It was
Crazy.
hyped up, man.
I didn't watch the boys game on Monday. I didn't watch it.
I was working.
I didn't care.
Actually, and I'm surprised it wasn't busier.
Yeah, no one was talking about
Nobody
it.
cared.
No one cared.
But
Everyone
you're
was
right,
talking about
the women's championship. That was hyped up
lit.
big time.
The first lady was in attendance.
Yeah.
There a bunch. Chris Paul was there. All the Sue Bird and a bunch of celebrities.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Whatever. It was lit.
It was lit.
Caitlin Clark is she's the girl. She's that girl. It's crazy. And
She just makes it look so easy.
yeah, dude, it's
Just off balance shots and draining them.
It's weird watching her play. It's just like she's just out there. She's not like abiding by any rules. She's just doing whatever she wants. She can go like she's the fastest player on the court. She's just running by girls.
Yeah.
Launching it from fucking half court, draining it. It's crazy.
It's nuts.
And my mom has been watching for a lot of this season. And she's been telling me about Caitlin, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Caitlin. Like, because I'm not really been that into girls basketball. Not really. But it's like, this girl's just crazy. The
Yeah.
things she's doing, like, it's insane.
Yep.
And you watch her play, and it's just like you kind of just get sucked in. You're like, I just want to watch her play because it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, she's out there like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Just doing whatever. Dropping, like, 30 is nothing to her. She dropped 41
That's just like,
two back-to-back nights.
right.
Back-to-back. That's the first time it's ever happened that a women's college player dropped back-to-back
That's
40s
insane.
in the tournament.
Yeah.
That's never been done
insane.
ever.
Yeah.
Crazy. So it's a big deal.
I'm with you. I didn't, really start following until later, like much later in their season, because I kept hearing about Clark and how good she was, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Just played it off. But
Yeah.
I think it was right around that time when they had that crazy comeback. It was like back-to-back nights where the men's basketball had a great comeback, and then
We talked about that.
Yeah, the women's team had a great comeback too.
Yeah. She hit that shot.
Yeah.
That was insane.
I watched like both of those games.
Yeah.
And that's when I started following a little bit closer
Same.
around that time.
Same. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think I went home that weekend, watched it, we recorded the games.
Yep.
Back-to-back, just insane nights for
Crazy.
basketball. I was like, okay, I'm hooked. Like, this girl's legit. She's doing crazy stuff. So, yeah, I was paying attention to their tournament play, and it was pretty controversial. The last game,
It got that way.
it got that way.
Yeah.
It's
And I don't think it needed to.
no.
No.
I don't think that anything that happened was really that big of a deal.
No.
Nobody got in a fight. Nothing got physical.
Right.
Nobody got hurt. It wasn't really that ridiculous. Whether you agree with, what a lot of people were talking shit about the refs, which I agree.
Well, there was a lot of questionable
some
stuff
calls.
going on.
Yeah,
early in the game, especially.
Yeah, there were, like, Caitlin picked up an early foul.
Right.
Monica, our number 2 player, a couple quick fouls. LSU, a couple of their players. I mean, there's this Angel Reese chick. She was on the bench the whole second quarter.
Yeah.
With fouls.
Right.
So it's just like, Jesus, like let them play a little.
Yeah.
I hate it when you tend to blame stuff on the refs. I don't usually like to do that, but it's just like, swallow the whistle, dude. Like,
There were some questionable calls.
Yeah.
That you could have let go.
yeah. And the shittiest thing was probably Caitlin with her technical.
Yeah.
At the end of the game.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, it's just like, Jesus Christ. Okay, she flipped the ball out of bounds. Okay. She probably shouldn't have did that, but you get the technical, you get the personal
Honestly,
too.
I didn't even know that you couldn't do that.
I didn't really know either. I don't think
I didn't
she
know
did.
that.
She was going into the huddle.
Yeah.
I think it was like a delay a game type thing.
Yeah.
And I think we were warned earlier in the game to be like, hey, don't do anything with the ball. Just let it, don't fuck with it, basically.
Right.
And she fucked with it. She did this silly, like the quickest, like, boom, just behind the
remember
back.
that. Mm-hmm.
And, like, the ball went out of bounds, like where the camera people were, like by the hoop. Okay, so, like, I get it, but I don't get it.
I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Johnny, because I didn't
it's
know.
bullshit.
I would have never known, like, as just kind of an outsider watching basketball, that I would have never known you couldn't just
No.
flip the ball back.
And if they hadn't have put it on replay.
Like maybe there was a ref back there that was waiting for the ball to come to them.
Maybe she
or
was in a
whatever, right? I don't
behind the
know.
back pass. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's bullshit, though.
But
That was her fourth.
I
foul.
agree, though, that you can't just put it all on officiating.
No, never.
You can't.
And I don't.
Can't do it.
LSU, those girls were fucking. They were lighting it up. They were lighting that shit up.
They were.
Three.
They were making shots.
They made 11 threes.
Yeah, they were
11.
taking advantage of the opportunities that they received.
And that girl, the girl with the blonde afro.
Yeah.
I think her name's Jasmine Carter or something. She came off the bench.
Yeah, and she just
she
went
lit
off.
up. And I was
went off.
watching videos earlier. She scored 0 points the last 3 games
Oh, no kidding.
in the tournament.
I didn't know that.
0 points. And then Angel, their starters, got in foul trouble, so she had to come in, and she fucking lights it up
Man.
in the championship. That's crazy.
I hadn't realized, I guess, at the time when I was watching it that she came off the bench.
Yeah, she bench player,
yeah.
and didn't do anything. I didn't even know who she was. No, they didn't talk about her pregame, like nothing.
Oh, good on her, though.
Yeah,
I mean, she took advantage.
lit.
Yeah.
She lit up.
She
And
had
that
a fire.
fucking shot before
Yep.
halftime. She just threw
Yeah,
it
that
up
was-
and it
that was
banked. And I was
crazy.
like as soon as that shot fell, the shot before halftime, I was like, okay, we're not gonna win this. They have way too much momentum.
That was kind of a dagger.
Yeah, they were up by 20 points at
Mm-hmm.
halftime. I think the largest lead was like 22 or 23, but CC worked some of her magic.
They made a little run.
We brought it within
Yeah.
single digits. We were down 8 or 9 because
Yep.
Caitlin went off a little bit.
She did.
But you can't be down 22
It was
points.
a pretty large deficit to make up.
At halftime, kind of knew that probably wasn't going to work. And Caitlin can't do everything.
No. She didn't really have a whole lot of
No, it's foul trouble.
surrounding help. Yeah.
She got foul trouble.
Right.
Monica
Yeah.
fouled out
Right.
towards the end of the game. And then we really only have 1 or 2 other players that can shoot or create. And they're kind of, I feel like, timid. They kind of just defer to Caitlin.
Sure.
Just get her the ball.
Yeah.
She'll do it. Kind of
Right.
thing.
Right.
It's not, that's not going to work.
Yeah. It was just
gonna work.
just too much to come back from. Momentum was on LSU's side for sure.
And then, I mean, the big topic was what happened right after the game. The taunting. This Angel Reese chick, which I literally just heard of her the last couple games of the tournament. She's a really good player. She's averaging 23 and 15.
Well, she won.
That's crazy. She won the most outstanding.
Best player, basically, right?
Yeah, she did. She won the one award that Caitlin didn't win.
Yeah.
She won it.
Yeah.
Because she's balled out this season. She's crazy. But there was that thing she did at the end of the game where she kind of, I guess taunted or
I saw it briefly, but
yeah,
I didn't think it was anything that.
Not really.
It's just in the moment you're pumped up,
You're talking shit.
It happens in any sport.
Right.
Any sport.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one. You get amped up. You just won a national championship.
You just beat the best player.
Right.
Everybody knows that you have to beat, if you want to win, you have to beat Caitlin Clark.
Right.
She's the girl.
Correct.
And you beat her, you kicked her ass. You want to talk shit. I get it. I think the problem that people had with it, initially, blew up, is that they thought it was classless. How she kind of followed Caitlin around. It was taunting her and trying to get in her face and was going
Yeah. That's what I saw. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, just doing that in itself, I don't think it's that big a deal. But she was kind of following her around, trying to get in her space. It's all right, you don't really need to do that.
I mean,
I don't know.
So
It's weird.
I mean, I think there's a balance there, right? You want to be a good sport about it.
Yeah, you can talk trash.
Yes, but
Talk trash.
But at the end of that, go shake her hand and give her a pat on the back for the season that Clark had. You can't deny that at all. So give her a little tip of the cap.
Yeah.
Talking shit is fine. But at the end of that, kind of reel it back.
Yeah.
And be a good sport about it.
I think it's because people were talking about how Caitlin Clark taunts people.
Right,
Caitlin Clark did the same thing. It's
and I guess that's for anybody though. I just feel like you're gonna talk some smack, but at the end of it, just be a good sport. It doesn't matter who the hell it is.
Yeah. And I'm cool with guys, girls, anybody talking trash.
No,
if you're
it happens in every sport.
You're at the free throw line, and you're standing right next to talk some trash.
sure.
Like talk shit.
That's in the moment. You're you're gaming.
Getting the person's ear, but talk shit. I think the problem that I have with it is that like she physically tried to like get in her face and like get in her way. You know what I mean? Like get her attention. You can't physically
Like
try to go around.
trying to get her to react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's trying to get her attention.
Right.
Following her around. It's just like, we're not on the playground. Like, you don't need to follow her around. If you want to, like, from a distance, be like, oh, talk shit. If you're, like, looking at her.
Yeah.
But you can't go up to her and, like, physically get in her way. Try to get in her face. Like, that is taunting. Like, I think there's a difference between trash talking and, like, physically taunting
Yeah,
someone.
I agree with that.
Like,
for sure.
like you can't go up to her face, get in her way, like make her move. Like, no, that's a physical. Like,
I think that's taking it too far.
yeah, like
for sure.
if you like physically come up to someone and like get in their way, I have a right to push you out the way. Like,
Sure.
that's not trash talk. That's taunting. That's like trying to start
Yeah,
something.
that's getting a little aggressive.
No, that's not sports.
Yeah.
I don't think. And they were trying to say that like, oh, Caitlyn did the same thing. She didn't get anybody's face like that. She like when she was walking by one of the Louisville players. There's a really popular Louisville player,
Okay.
Haley Van Lith.
Yeah.
She's like smoking hot and has like millions of followers on Instagram, and she's really good too. Like really, really good. Mm-hmm. I think Caitlyn like was walking by her like after a play, and just kind of like quickly went like this. Like didn't go over to her to get in her face, just like real quick. That's not the same thing. She didn't physically go over to her and be like,
I'm not gonna say either. Like, should she have done that? Probably not.
no, probably not.
Probably not. She probably shouldn't have done that either. But I don't know.
Trash talk.
Is anybody like really in the right on that whole deal? I just like.
I don't know. Obviously, I'm biased, clearly, but
No, I think it was probably a little over the top, but
I think so.
it created quite a bit of
There was some buzz.
controversy, and I don't know. I think it's just
Either like whether you agree or not, like whether I agree with what Angel Reese did or not, like
doesn't change
It's
anything.
not that big a deal.
It doesn't change anything. Like Iowa still
It's
lost.
not that big a deal.
LSU won the championship.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and live my life the same as I would. Like,
Yeah.
is it worth it really to get that deep into it? Like, just
Y'all got your asses kicked. We did. I was upset about it, but I'm not anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's sure.
It is what it is.
In the moment, it's upsetting. Like,
Kinda.
but
It's just there was just so much stupid controversy. People try to bring in the
yeah, it's
political
dumb.
stuff, and it's
And
like,
I do think some of the officiating was pretty bad early in the game. Mm-hmm. Like there was some kind of what the hell moments going on.
yeah. Someone I was watching said like the refs are lucky that there was controversy at the end of the game, because if there wasn't, everybody would just be talking about the
All
refs.
the attention would have been on them.
Yeah, you would have got all the attention if it wasn't for the antics after the game. It's like,
They're taking a sigh of relief on that one.
yeah, it's just like you can't
You can't
ever
blame it on them.
the
Though. You
refs.
can't. No,
No.
you really can't.
No,
No.
it's not that one that called the Super Bowl this year. What was that, the end of the game?
Oh.
That hold call.
Yeah.
You can try and blame them all you want. Didn't matter.
I mean, did you have opportunities earlier in the game
the
before that?
entire game before
Then yes, you can't blame it on that one play at the end.
that. Correct.
If you would have executed on earlier plays, you wouldn't have been in that position.
Correct. The
So
entire three
that's
quarters.
That's a cop out.
Yeah, I think so.
I get annoyed when fans of sports do that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, you can disagree with calls. You can say they were crap calls, but you can't really like put the outcome of the game on just those few, bad calls.
No.
In most situations, I mean, I don't know.
If there was something like right at the end of the game, down to the wire. But, those they review those calls.
Right.
If there's big calls at the end of the game,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they usually review those.
Right.
If it's close, they'll make sure, because the refs can do that on
And
their
they
own.
should in those
Yeah.
situations. If it's a, game-changing moment.
Yeah. They recognize that and be like, okay, let's get together and look at the replay, whatever.
Yeah.
But it kind of put girls basketball on the map a little bit.
I think
Everyone's
it did
talking
for
about
me.
It did for me too. Shit. Everybody is talking about that. Mm-hmm. I forgot about the boys' game.
Dude,
I forgot about it.
yeah.
And the people who I know watched it were like, it was snooze. Like it wasn't a great game.
I feel like all I've seen the last couple of days, like if I'm scrolling through the Facebook or, Google or just wherever, it's like that's all I've seen for sports the last couple of days. I feel like
Everybody is talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
And I checked her Instagram earlier today. The people who are...
Wait, whose Instagram?
Caitlin Clark's.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin Clark, who I think she's gained like several 100,000 followers in
sure.
the past couple weeks. Dude, the people that are commenting on her posts, like Reggie Bush, Theo Vaughn, lots of other professional athletes, like everybody. LeBron
I saw
James
kind of a
has
random
said
one. I
something.
think it was like John Cena that posted something about her too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did he?
John Cena.
Johnson, did
It's
she?
kind of a random one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did old
She
Johnny
did.
Johnny Cena.
Old Johnny Cena.
John Cena.
Jonna Cena. No, LeBron James said stuff too.
Oh, did he?
Caitlin Clark,
Nice.
Chris Paul was talking about her the whole game.
Well, I mean, she
Nuts.
you can't deny it all the season that she had. And that's why it's like, I don't know, all this extra drama stuff at the end of it all. It's like, all right, if you're an Iowa fan, just appreciate the fact that Iowa was in that position. And I mean, shit, Clark still had one hell of a season.
Yeah, and she's coming back.
Right.
She's a
So
junior.
she
We
can
got her next
have
year.
another great season.
Yeah.
So
I might come back next year. I mean, who knows?
yeah.
It was a crazy. The University of Iowa has never got that much publicity, ever.
I mean, sports.
Ever.
No.
Non-sports.
No.
For literally everybody to be talking about an Iowa player, no,
That
that's
never
happened.
Never happens.
Ever.
No.
It's never happened.
No.
So it's pretty crazy, and I
Yeah.
hope she's just, soaking it up, living it.
Yeah. She should.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's great.
I heard she's worth like $5 million.
Really?
Yeah, sponsors, like cars, or she's doing like car ads,
Well,
like Buick and shit. And it's like because they passed that one rule where college players can make money on their shit,
And good,
and I'm like, fuck yeah.
she's that good, so she deserves
Yeah.
it. I can't even argue against that.
No.
No.
Like the sports world isn't really talking about anybody else except
Right.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
So she should get paid if companies want to do advertisements
Good
with
for her.
and do business.
Yeah.
Get y'all money, girl.
I agree.
You ain't gonna make that money in the WNBA. Like it is what it is.
No.
It is what it is.
Is
Make that money.
what is the it's the WNBA? I never hear about the WNBA. Is it
Yeah. Those girls are making like 70,000.
are they? Okay. That's what I figured. I never
Which-
hear about it.
I mean, still playing basketball for a living.
Sure.
It's a pretty good living.
Yeah.
It's obviously not NBA money. It's never gonna be. But they it's kind of shitty. It's like, oh, I'm so excited to go to the WNBA. It's like you ain't gonna get paid that much money. It is what it is.
Well,
But
yeah, I mean,
because these
like you said,
college
though,
girls-
it is still professional basketball, right?
Yeah.
Still professional basketball.
They
but-
can still get paid for doing other things.
Yeah.
Which they are.
right.
There's those college basketball girls. Some of them have a lot of money.
Well,
I think we have
yeah.
another chick on our team who's worth about $1 million. because
For
she's
sponsorship deals.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of her, I guess, social media presence.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. What's happening on there?
Social media presence.
I know, but like, why?
Oh, just like yeah, ads and stuff, and like how many followers she has and
Oh, okay.
shit like that.
Huh.
Yeah,
Just,
a lot of college players do that.
well,
If you have a big enough following,
I suppose.
you can get money from all kinds of places. It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit's crazy to me.
And it's one of our players who isn't really very good. She does start, but she doesn't like do very much. But yeah, she's worth a lot of money.
Well, good for them. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've heard arguments against college players, you know, being able to make money like that with, you know, anything. But I think if you're good enough to get sponsored by somebody,
Yeah,
do it.
I think high school's too young, but I think
College is fine.
old enough.
Yeah, I think so.
There's college, you know, if you're in college and you're at a major school, basketball, football, like you're getting about as much publicity as a professional athlete. Like,
Right.
Everybody watches college basketball in March, at least.
Oh, sure.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So it's like these guys and girls are getting as much
It's big, man.
eyeballs as professionals. So it's like, well, eyeballs equals money, right?
Yeah.
So
I
why
prefer
not?
college.
Exactly.
Like,
Basketball, 100%.
by a long shot.
Long shot.
Yeah.
A lot of people prefer football too. Blast.
Excuse me. God,
Blast.
I've done that a few times now. Pardon me. Excuse me.
B's got sniffles.
No, I just
Is it
like
the allergies? Is it the rain?
I do have a little bit of allergies going on, but it's just like that little,
Tis
that
the
little,
season.
yeah, that little tickle in the nose.
Yep.
Yep.
Tis
The
the
last time I
season,
did
bro.
that on the show, I cut it out and replaced it with a fart sound.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What episode was that?
Might have been the last one.
Really?
11. Yep. I'll show you.
Oh, swell.
It's just a little hidden Easter egg in that episode. If I sneeze and it's just a fart sound.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Gotta get creative with it, you know.
I do have a pretty funny story from yesterday, though. So, I was here working from home or whatever because kind of a long Sunday. I had to work at the bar last night too, but I decided to get Jimmy John's because Jimmy John's is awesome. I was hungry and just I was dragging a little bit yesterday. So,
What do you get from Jimmy John's?
well, I usually get the Italian nightclub. That's my go-to typically.
Okay.
But they've got this new sandwich. It's like a caprese something or other, and it's got like salami on it and like big old chunks of mozzarella cheese and this like vinaigrette sauce on there, and it's good.
Okay.
So I had to try that, but I also got the Italian nightclub as a backup in case, you know, wasn't a fan of the new one, right?
Right. Options.
So I'm working away, and I kind of lost track of time, right? So I'm like, where is Jimmy John's at? Because I hadn't heard anything at all.
Did you order it? You order it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I checked the app and it said it was delivered. So I'm like, oh, shoot. Went outside, nothing at my doors. Walked like all over the neighborhood, couldn't find anything. I'm like, man, all I wanted was
What
some
the hell?
food, you know?
Give me my sandwich.
So I called him up and talked to the guy, and I was like, I've got my order number. Just want to check on the status. It says it's delivered, but there's nothing here.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you're the one, so-and-so. And I said, yeah. He's like, did you check outside your door? I'm like, yeah. I said, I just told you I checked outside my doors and walked around the neighborhood. Of course I checked outside, you know?
Right.
It's crazy, but So anyway, long story short, they bring me a new order and it's fine. But today, day later, I'm leaving work and I get a call from my neighbor that's like, got a sandwich for you. And I was really confused for a second.
What?
Yeah, I was really confused. I'm like, you have a sandwich for me? And she's like, yeah, it's a Jimmy John's sandwich. And she read my order off and I'm like, oh, from yesterday?
What the fuck?
So it was at like one of my neighbors down the
Just
street.
sitting outside the fucking door.
Yeah, like
for a
all day. Yeah.
Jesus.
So she's like, I'll leave it at your door. I'm like, I'm gonna throw that away. Like they brought me a new one. I don't want that. It's been sitting outside.
God. Hey, I got a sandwich for you. What?
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Jesus. How? Like, which neighbor was it? Like, how far off were they?
Just down the street.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I've had issues before with deliveries where they'll take it. Like there's one house over here that has the same number, different street name, the same number.
Seriously?
And so I've had food left out there before, and that's the first place I checked
Yeah.
was that house.
Makes sense.
But I didn't go back that way.
Jesus. Morons. Morons.
But I felt bad because the driver that brought me the second order, she was like really nervous. And like she wasn't the driver who had brought the first one. So she's like, oh, I just wanted to make sure that you get this because I just started working. She's like, I'm just on the clock. And she was like, they were really mad at me. And I'm just like, it's all good. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know, stuff happens and it's a weird area out here.
We're in customer service.
Yeah,
we understand.
It's good. But she was like freaking out and
I get it.
like, dang, I didn't mean
Please
to.
don't yell at me. I didn't fucking do this.
It's not
I
me.
feel that way all the time.
Yeah.
I literally feel that way every day.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I get it. Makes sense. Poor
So,
girl.
Yeah, I felt bad. But
Jimmy John's.
and then I just stuffed my face with Jimmy John's. And that new sandwich, I will just say, is fucking amazing.
I might have to try it.
Yeah.
I get the Billy Club.
Ooh, Billy Club's good too.
Yeah, that's my go-to. I get like every time on wheat bread.
Oh, you do
Sliced
wheat?
Yeah, I love sliced wheat.
I like the
French.
standard French Jimmy John's sandwich.
I get
too.
you.
Yeah.
I get you. But I switched a couple years ago and over to
you?
French. I don't know why. I think it was one night I went there and they're like, "Oh, we're out of French bread." I'm like, "All right, well, what's the next best thing?" Like, "Well, wheat." I'm like, "Okay, I'll try that."
It's bread.
It's bread, homie. Give me that bread.
Yeah.
And I liked it. I was like, "Fuck it, I like this better." So we're
Okay.
going. We're
Nice.
sticking with it.
They sold you on the wheat.
Yeah, they sold me on it. Fuck.
How upset would you be if you went to Poncheros and they just didn't have tortillas?
I would wait.
Like, what if they were just like got no
Go
more
back
tonight?
out to my car in the parking lot and wait. That's what I do. Like this. No, this place has no function. You can't make tacos. You can't make quesadillas. You can't make
Yeah,
burritos.
you can't do anything.
Well, I do bowls.
Well, that's
every
like
now
all
and
you could do.
Yeah, well, I do bowls. I get bowls and chips and queso every once in a
Yeah.
while when I'm not like maybe as hungry.
I wouldn't
If
do it.
was-
I would just leave.
Yeah.
I'm not having Poncheros not wrapped in a beautiful, fresh pressed tortilla.
Beautifully fresh, amazing tasting, floury, doughy.
Oh.
La, 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 la. It was funny. I was walking out the building today for lunch out of work, and this guy had, I guess, Uber Eats or something.
Mm-hmm. One of those
Poncheros.
delivery services,
Yeah, he got poncheros.
like from across the street.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
someone came and delivered his poncheros as I was walking out. I was like, God, you lucky motherfucker. That's a good decision. that you
Oh,
just made.
it's never not a good decision.
It doesn't matter what time of day it is. Sober, hungover, drunk, doesn't matter.
I've said it before, man.
amazing.
If it didn't have consequences, I could eat that every day, probably.
Yeah,
Yep.
at least once a day. For dinner, I could
Yeah.
have poncheros for dinner every day.
I could too.
I'd probably mix it up.
I would too,
I
yeah.
like getting tacos. I like getting
do a
quesadillas,
quesadilla.
burritos. I'll do everything.
Yep.
Chips and queso.
Yeah.
I'll mix up steak, chicken. I'll mix it all up. I'll get everything. Give me everything.
Yeah.
I could do it every day.
Yeah, man.
100%.
But they'd be rolling me out of there eventually. Eating Pancheros every day.
You obese ass.
It's that good though.
I think Pancheros, I was discussing this earlier with the coworker. Pancheros, I think, is an Iowa thing or a Midwest thing.
It is a Midwest thing.
It's not because I think Chipotle is the global, or not global, national kind of chain. But Pancheros is mostly, I think, in Iowa. I think it's got out to a couple other neighboring states.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Probably more so now, but I remember when I lived in Wisconsin for a summer, basically, is what I lived out there for. But I was mind blown that they did not have Pancheros. Like, I was upset, like low key upset about it.
Yeah. Like, how is this not a national chain? Whoever owns this needs to be a billionaire.
In the area that I was
Bullshit.
in, no Chipotle. They had
No?
they had Qdoba, another burrito place.
Is that similar?
I mean, it did the job,
Yeah. Satisfied the urge.
but it was no Pancheros. Let me tell you.
I would be so upset.
Yo, dude.
It's not even funny. It's not even funny.
I was really regretting my decision to do an internship out there.
Like, listen, boss, we're going to have to cut this
like,
shit short
damn.
because this is some
It's like,
bullshit.
you don't open a Pancheros.
I thought
out
you
here,
had some Pancheros around here.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm out.
I need it at least once a week.
I need my stress relief,
I
man.
need it.
That's my end of week stress relief.
Correct. You know, I go there on Fridays. I go there every Friday. I get off work.
We've talked about
I have
this
a couple
before.
beers,
Yeah.
and then I drive to Pancheros about 9 o'clock, 9:15 before it closes. Pretty much every Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
I need it. It's not a want. Like, I need to go get
It's a
Pancheros.
necessity.
Correct.
There's nothing better than just kicking back on a Friday and
It's a comfort food.
scarfing
Yeah.
down Punch.
Yeah, it's a sort of comfort food. I don't know. Like, I grew up on it,
Yeah.
went to it all the time. High school, growing up, like, it's comfort food.
It is.
I need it
Yeah.
for my mental health.
Yeah. It warms the soul.
Correct. Everybody has that food that, like, like when you're sick, you want this. We don't feel good. Oh, I can eat this. Like
Yeah.
that feel good food.
Yes.
You know, comfort food.
Yes.
Oh, if I eat this, it'll make me feel better.
Yeah.
Pancheros.
That's probably top of my list.
Me gusta.
C.
Me gusta.
C.
Si, senor.
Muy bueno.
That's racist, Ben. Just kidding.
No, it isn't. I took 4 years of high school Spanish,
So did I.
but I don't
Hola.
remember. I honestly don't remember a lot of it.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Just I didn't utilize it enough after high school to retain all that I learned. No,
I got nothing.
me either.
Me gusta.
That's okay though.
Dos más cervezas, por favor.
Sí. Puedo ir al baño.
Sí. Me gusta.
I mean, that's really no.
I like.
No. That's where's the bathroom?
Right. Well, no,
So
me
that's
gusta
really
is
that's
I like.
really yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ir al baño.
That's
to go
right.
to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. I got
That's
you.
really all you need though is may I
Those-
have a beer and where is the bathroom?
Yeah. ¿Dónde está el baño? ¿Dónde está? That's
Oh,
what
puedo ir al baño is can I
means-
go to the bathroom?
means.
May I go to the
May I
bathroom?
go or can I go?
Yes.
¿Dónde está is where is the
Oh my
bathroom?
God, we're probably just butchering it right now. You're right though.
It's okay.
Yeah,
¿Dónde estás?
you're 100% correct.
Yeah, there's your Spanish.
Yeah, we
lesson.
apologize for butchering that Spanish lesson there.
If you are Hispanic, we do apologize. Don't hate us for that.
I just, yeah, I'd like to learn other languages though. I would find that fun.
It's always been fascinating to me how
Just gotta
people
find
can
time to do it.
I mean, how people can learn multiple languages.
It's
I'm
impressive to
I'm
me.
fluent in 3 languages.
Right.
How? What the fuck? How do you do that?
I can't even get English down.
I don't know all of the English words. I listen to people speak English sometimes. I'm like,
I just struggle to speak in general sometimes. So
correct. When you speak 3 languages fluently,
impressive.
how?
Yeah.
How do you do
Yeah.
that?
Bravo.
Yeah, correct.
For sure.
Correct. Human brain is weird. I don't get it.
A lot of smart people out there. I feel like I'm just kind of middle of the pack. That's fine though. Somewhere in the middle's all right with me.
Here's to all of the people in the middle of the pack.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're right there with you.
Love y'all. Beautiful.
It's like our own little wolf pack.
Do you want to do a shot?
Yes.
Yes.
God, you read my mind.
You were so fast on that answer.
I was thinking the same thing though. I think it was because we did a little toast and
Do you want to do a shot? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yes. I've got cat-like reflexes on decision making when it comes to shots.
We're here again. Old Smoky, Forever Moonshine.
It's so good.
Butter pecan's fantastic. It's really, really good.
It's amazing.
This might be the best shot I've maybe ever had. Is that over the top?
Is that bold?
Is it? You tell me.
I'm just trying to think of other good shots.
What's a better shot that you've had than this?
Just like solo, its own thing. I mean, I can't think of too many. Obviously, we do menthols a lot, but that beats menthol by.
Yeah.
I mean, those are 2 different shots, but.
Menthols are good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I do like a good mini beer.
Mini beers are good, but like this, I don't know.
This is tasty. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's strong.
Highly recommend it, y'all. Grab a shot. Take a toast to Break the Seal, episode 13, and life.
Boys, cheers
love,
to you.
life, peace, and love.
Yeah. Cheers to y'all tuning in.
And
love
dubs.
Y'all.
To dubs. Dubs. I just had to make sure to get that in there like 3 times.
Dubs.
Just dubs.
Dubs.
Dubs. Dubs. For those that don't know what dubs are, that's a big old W, baby.
Dubs.
Yeah, I don't have to explain it. You know. You already know what's up.
I'll explain it, though.
Yeah.
Can I explain it?
Take it away.
All right. So.
I love that.
Dubs is our 2023 theme.
Sure
General.
is.
Dubs is it's a way of life, meaning that we don't focus on the negative. We do what we need to do our shit, do our job, do the stupid shit we don't want to do. Focus on the stuff that we do want to do. Talk about the stuff that we do want to do. Focus on that. Focus on building that. Focus on the positive stuff.
Yeah.
And talk about it.
The wins.
The wins. Dubs. It's
Yeah.
all dubs. Hey, bro, I got a date lined up for this. Dubs.
Yeah.
Dubs, bro.
Whatever.
Oh, I got an interview for this job. Dubs.
You're gonna. Yeah.
Dubs. You know? Oh, I got a part-time job. Dubs.
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 Correct.
You see the trend? You see the
Just
momentum?
living life.
It's all dubs.
Just living life. It's all about the dubs.
I don't embrace negativity. I don't embrace setbacks. They're learning experiences. I don't do negativity. It's not existent.
You can't hold on to it.
No.
You're gonna have some shitty things that happen, but
Failure does not exist.
the whole point is to, like you said, learn from that
Correct.
and focus on the dubs.
Correct.
Yep.
Failure does not exist. Failure is simply the incomplete picture. You failed when you quit
When you give up.
or you give up.
Yeah.
That's it.
No
That is
giving
what
up.
failure means. Failure is not real. So if you don't quit, don't give up, keep making dubs, keep making moves, keep improving. Don't get stuck in a rut or routine. Continue. It's a continuous improvement cycle. That's dubs.
I love that.
That's what that is.
There you go.
Boom. Life lesson.
I'm glad you did expand on that.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah.
You have to expand. You have to.
The people got to know. They got to believe.
You have to have a positive projection forward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand these people who can just like get up, go to work. I hate my job. My boss sucks. I have to go home and my wife's yelling at me again. Oh, we're inviting Tony and Jane over on Thursday, making meatloaf. I don't like them. I don't.
That sounds exhilarating, but
That's most people. That's most people.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
You
it's kind of
understand
just
what
like
I'm
the monotony of the same thing every day.
Most people
Yeah.
have no momentum. Like, what
Wow.
are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
You gotta mix in some spontaneous adventures here and there, some things that kind of take you outside of your comfort zone.
Well,
Get out of the monotony of the same stuff every single day. And,
accomplishments.
yeah.
I mean, accomplishments.
Right.
I'm not talking about just like, oh, we have these really cool plans with our friends on this weekend.
Like just doing things.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
What goals do you have?
Right.
What motivates you?
Right.
What is it that you're trying to do outside of what might be normal or your normal? Or is it just going to be the same thing? Oh, we're going to go to this place and get fucked up. Or we're going to go to this place with my friends and get fucked up and have a good time. No one cares. No one cares.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Create something.
Yeah,
Make
do something. Like just do something.
Do
right?
something.
Yep.
We're doing this podcast. We've had 13 episodes.
We're 13 in, baby.
Do you know anybody else that has 13 episodes of podcast? I don't.
I mean, personally,
Personally.
no.
No. Didn't think so.
Nope. Not for a podcast.
Right.
I mean, I'm proud of.
No one has it.
I'm proud of what we've been able to do. I mean, I always look back to our first episode. Camera angles are all goofy.
I love it.
You can't even see my face half the time,
Right,
which is not a
exactly.
bad thing, but
Listen.
it was kind of cool when the microphone was just like
You had it like sideways.
covering my face.
It
the
like
entire
covered
time.
your mouth and beard.
Yeah.
Good old days.
But,
good old
your
days.
camera would cut out every time.
My fucking phone. Oh, I'm sorry. We stopped recording. Fuck you.
Why?
Why? Fuck you.
Yeah. So, I mean,
So,
it's awesome. That's the
improvement.
fun part. It's like learning experiences along the way.
Yes.
That get you better.
Yes.
And
that's the fun part.
you can't give up with it. When the going gets tough, you just,
Grab your balls.
keep on trucking.
Correct.
Yeah.
Don't give up. Learning is the fun. Like, people need to understand, like, screwing up, that's the fun part.
That's how you learn, though.
Yeah, don't be scared of it. That's
Right.
the fun part.
Yeah.
You're going to learn stuff when you screw up.
Yeah.
Not to get deep or anything, but
It's not
true.
even deep, though. It's like,
Yeah.
this is for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
if you...
The screwing up
if you
part
mess
is the
something
fun
up,
part.
you just say, "Oh man," but then like you know for next time, like you're gonna remember that. You're
Yeah.
gonna remember screwing up.
Yeah.
That's how you learn from it, though.
How do you get better if you don't
Yeah.
screw everything up
Yeah.
first or second and third? Mess everything up. Like our first few episodes were kind of shitty, like quality wise.
Yeah,
Video-wise
we had a lot to
stuff.
learn. Yeah,
Now we have all this equipment. We have all these lights, these wires, these headphones. We didn't have any of this stuff.
yeah, we're in a groove now.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes.
So for everybody out there,
Get in your groove.
get into something, whatever it is you want to do.
Get in a groove.
Don't give up on it.
Get in a habit.
You're gonna fall down. Get back up.
We've met up pretty much every Tuesday for the last.
Yeah. We missed one. Well,
We
no,
missed 1 week.
We didn't even miss that week though.
We just didn't post it.
post it.
Yeah.
So
Because it was bad.
I mean,
it
we
was
were
a great
little
episode.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's gonna happen sometimes, but
So really, we've made up 14 weeks in a row. 13, 14 weeks in a row.
as far as doing it, yeah.
Yeah. And then we're
And we
adding
had a couple weeks before that we just did
Yeah.
some trials.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So pretty much. Probably 15 or 16 weeks in a row. That's 4 months.
Yeah, man.
4 months, 3
Yeah,
months.
it's awesome. And
Lots
for
of
all you
stuff.
that have been with us along the way, thank you. And we hope you'll stick with us for more, because we ain't going nowhere.
Nah, bro.
That's a song. It's called
Is it?
It's called We Ain't Going Nowhere.
Did you just make it up? Did you just make that up right now?
That song is called We Ain't Going Nowhere by Break the Seal Boys.
Break the Seal Boys. Break the Seal Podcast. Did you have any other topics over there you wanted to cover? How long have we been going? Hour 20.
Yeah, a
Hour
little.
20
Yeah, probably about an hour 15ish
ish. Right.
for the actual.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm pretty much dried up.
Dried up. Like, what'd you
I'm
call
pretty
it?
much dried up on the
Your,
topics.
your meat. Oh wow.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay. Sorry. We had a inappropriate conversation earlier
Yeah, we did.
off screen.
We'll keep that a mystery. If you want to know
Keep
about
that a
it,
mystery.
you can hit us up. We'll tell you.
You can drop a like and a comment, and we'll tell you about it.
I learned Johnny something tonight.
Johnny's always learning. I'm
Yeah.
always learning.
Well,
I'm always improving.
we are.
That's what
like we
do.
just talked about.
That's what we do, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's been another fantastic evening here on Break the Seal podcast.
It has. It's been a great evening. We talked about some cool stuff, talked about some not cool stuff.
Just some chill
shots.
stuff, bro stuff.
Chill stuff, bro stuff. Some motivational
Always
stuff.
some chill. Yeah.
Motivation.
Get out there. Go.
Get out there. Go do stuff.
Do it.
Ask that girl out.
Hey,
Hey,
do
You.
it. Do it.
you.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm going to take that advice too. Cheers.
Yeah, ask
Thanks,
that
Johnny.
girl out. She's going to reject you, but it's okay.
And then you move on.
Then you move on.
Yep.
You ask the
And
next girl
you do
out.
it all over again.
Correct. We're going to wrap it up on that note.
On that note,
Yeah, Break Steel Podcast coming at you live. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We love y'all.
we'll see
really
you
do.
next time.
Yeah, we got some stuff uploading here too on the channel in the coming days, weeks, months, years. Who knows? I don't know.
Just
But-
be on the lookout for it.
Yeah,
if
be
you
on the
like and
lookout.
subscribe,
You'll be notified.
you will be.
Like and subscribe. You'll be notified when we drop new stuff. And we will see y'all on the next one.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Ew.